Mike, can you just talk a little bit about what was going through your mind at the end there when you were overcome by emotion?
I think just a lot of relief that in '88 they made a move to pick me, to make me a part of the organization, and to have Bob Gainey come in and to pretty much help me change my whole game. And last 6-7 years, last couple years in Mini was kind of tough, frustrating for the fans and the players, and we knew there was going to be an end to the team in Minneapolis when we had 6,500 people after the year we went to the finals. I mean, it was all downhill, but just see a lot of faces coming in and out of this organization, and finally we had a little bit of stability the last 2-3 years, and guys had tough times to fit in with our team. A lot of guys had to change their style. Brett Hull and Pat Verbeek, Zubov, to fit in with our team system, and it took some time. But last couple of years, the jury was out on us still to see what we would do in the playoffs. But a lot of guys at different times stepped up and made great plays. And Eddie made some spectacular saves tonight as well.
Mike, 2 nights ago you dreamt about the Stanley Cup. Tonight you held it. How's the reality compared to the dream?
A lot of the same. I think I spent a lot of time just by myself the last couple of days, and the last day and a half seemed like it took forever to get here. But you visualize those things, and the relief and the 2 months that we went through together is probably the most emotionally and physically draining thing I've ever been a part of. And I think that's where you see the emotion kind of pour through and everybody kind of break down. And to be pushed to the edge like that and to come out on top and to go out with a game like this makes it that much more dramatic.
Mike, now that you won't have to play another game for at least a little while, could you give us some details about how badly you were injured and what it was like to play?
Well, it was a bit of a soap opera there the first couple of days, I think, that happened. But there was a clear crack in the wrist, and afterwards, after that game, I didn't think I was going to play the rest of the series. Next morning when I woke up, there wasn't much pain that I thought there would be, and not a lot of swelling, and there was a lot of stiffness in it. But as the series went on, I was able to develop some casts and develop some casts that were able to play in. But there was a lot of needles flying to take the pain off, and Brett could barely move. His groin's totally shot. His MCL's shot when everybody thought it was his ribs and his everything else. But in hockey, you're good at hiding injuries.
2 more questions.
Mike, about Buffalo and their effort, and if you were surprised at how tough this series was?
Well, I think you get to this point, and everybody talks about how they were a 7th seed, but they were the top 2 or 3 pretty much the whole year. Their goals against were 2nd or 3rd in the league to us, and I think everybody had some mixed reactions going into the finals, and we figured that this series would be the toughest. There's a lot of similarities, like I said, all along with the 2 teams. Very patient, very good goaltending. To have the number of 2-1 games that we had and low scoring says a lot about the teams and the way they're disciplined. Very good defensively, positionally, all over the ice. And the chances you did get were very few and far between. Both power plays are very good so far. But the goal that ended it is kind of the goal that ends a lot of overtimes. You throw it at the net and everybody's whacking at it. And bodies are missed and guys lose checks. And Brett could barely move out there. And we just told him to just get to the front somehow. We'll get the puck there. But Buffalo played spectacular. I thought they played well as a team. They're very disciplined and very good positionally, very well coached. And their goaltender gives them every opportunity to win every game they play.
Last question.
How demanding is Hitch?
Very.
elaborate a little?
Well, he has a lot of my phone numbers, so he's able to track me down wherever I'm at, and let his feelings be known about as well as the way I'm playing. Last couple of games, he was real quiet, pretty much compared to the rest of the playoffs and the regular season. But he demands a lot. He demands focus, execution, hard work. He installs a system that's guys had a very hard time adapting to the last couple of years when he first came in, and but it proved to be a winner, and finally guys grabbed on and jumped aboard with him, and he's a very intense individual when he's behind the net. Like a lot of guys, he's come a long way to be where he's at today.